I'm Tiffany Jones, curator for BootPrints Standing Room Only, featuring artists Brianna Faulkner, Antonio McGaffey, and I. Henry Phillips Sr.
You can't ignore something yellow when it's right in front of your face. My grandmother was always in my face. You gotta slow down, yield, pay attention. Pay attention to your heart, yellow.
So for my overall perspective for the art exhibit is that through my own art, I create an experience. Whether it's through installation, photography, mixed media, I wanted to bring my art to another level to where it's opening up and inviting other artists into the space. So walking into the exhibition, you can expect to be taken to another place, and you are going to experience elements of the story to kind of set the tone and think about family dynamics and to think about things that happen in our lives and happen with our families. You will experience sound, you'll experience touch, and there's visual art, and so it's a moving piece, and we're using the space as a way to transport people. So when you experience the art show, it will be primarily through Myeshia's journey returning home. And there's gonna be some hints of and experiences that are kind of like flashbacks, but it's gonna be through her lens and through her journey when you go through the exhibition. My personal connection to BootPrints is the ties to Gmam and how we have deep relationships with our grandmother, who are usually the matriarchs of a Black family. And once that person has transitioned, it can change the whole dynamics of a family and really give us a moment to self-reflect and how we view ourselves versus how we were when we were children, and our relationships with other people in our family. You go through the story, you go through the colors and the different experiences, whether they were past or present. And when you get to the end, just like a movie or just like a book, you're expecting this this solution.
For tomorrow, I'm trying to make heaven my home sometimes.
Expecting this this solution, this sort of like, okay, grandma has passed, Gmama has passed, we're all gonna do XYZ, but that doesn't happen. And it's more like everyone has to come to their own personal conclusion, and that's what leaves everything open for people to be able to relate to it. So I feel like the way that it's written, and it's so relatable that however the ending is for each individual is how they're gonna experience the end. They're gonna make their own ending for it. I felt like it was healing, even though it kind of ends with like no solution. So it puts you in a place where you feel like kind of like a Me Too moment, where you're like, I'm not the only one that experiences this. There's also going to be workshops, and there's also going to be artist markets. So every Sunday you can come down and experience the show in addition to meeting artists and participating in what's happening.